Good day. My name is Dustin, and I'm making you this quick video because I was searching for business signs in Cambridge, and I happened to notice that your company wasn't listed in the top 3 map packs that you see right here. Okay, so do you happen to know how many more phone calls these guys are getting by simply having their businesses listed here? Like, it's huge, okay? Anyone typing business signs, Cambridge, these guys pop up. They're a signed company. They're going to get the phone calls, okay? So, like, it's a very streamlined process for someone searching Google, and you want to be involved in that streamlined process, okay? So, I don't know, let's think of an example. Maybe you needed a plumber and your toilet's plugged. What are you going to do? You probably whip out your phone, type in plumber Cambridge. You got some companies there. You hit the phone button. You give them a call. They're on your way to unplug your toilet, right? That's how this works. It's super simple, and you want to be involved in this, okay? Because these guys are getting phone calls day in, day out for what their business does, okay? So I think you understand the importance of this and how much more value it could bring to your business. So now you're probably wondering, well, how the heck do I get my website there? Okay, so that's what I want to do in this video. I want to show you guys how we could break down what some of these guys are doing and see what it's going to take to get up here. Okay, sometimes it's not that much. So let's get into it and let's start looking at how we can get some more phone calls. Okay. So when Google wants to populate this, they don't just pick whoever, okay? It's very specific, and they look at factors, okay? If you have a crappy website, you're not going to do so good in the map packs here, okay? So to get up in here, you need to have a good website that's ranking in the organic listings that you see down here, okay? So they're kind of two separate things, and this chunk here relies on whatever's going on in this chunk, okay? So let's look at number 1, okay? If we pick apart the number 1 guy, he's proven to Google he's the best choice. So if we can prove to Google that we're the best choice, we're going to get up here and get those phone calls, okay? So this guy right here, Florence Signs and LED, look at them. They're right here, okay? They're number 2 in the organic, and they're number 1 up here, okay? It's not like you have to be number 1 to be number 1 there, okay? There's other factors as well, but look at this. If you're doing good in the organic, you're going to do good in the maps and get some serious amount of phone calls, okay? So now you're probably wondering, well, how do I do good here? Okay, because that's really the ultimate goal, is if you do good here, you can do good here and get those phone calls, okay? So down here, Google looks for, on your website, 2 major things, okay? 1, authoritative content. Okay, you got to have lots of content on your website and tell Google what you're about, okay? Google is like a robot and it's reading content, okay? So if you have no content, it can't read what you're about, and it's not going to care about you, okay? So if you tell them lots of stuff about your company, you're going to be doing yourself a favor by working with Google and getting the phone calls that are produced in these spots right here. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is backlinks, okay? If you don't know what a backlink is, it's essentially a link from another website that sends you back to this website, okay? So that's like a vote in Google's eyes, and it's like a popularity contest. If you got a bunch of votes for your website, Google's like, hey, okay, this guy, there's a lot of people talking about him, linking to him. Okay, we're going to take that into consideration. So now let's take a look at these guys, right? If these guys are number 1, let's break down their content and their backlinks and see if we can see what they're doing, and let's try to beat them, okay? So I got them open right here. Florence Signs. So let's check out their content. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't have anything special going on for content, okay? So now you're probably like, hey man, well, I thought you said we need lots of content and that's how you rank, right? So we got to look at their backlinks, okay? But this is the homepage. Maybe they got quite a bit of content in these other pages. What I would suggest, your homepage, give it some good love by having a 1,500 word plus article or your homepage, okay? Shoot for that, and you're going to do yourself and your business a massive favor, okay? And you're going to start climbing the ranks. So now we got to look at backlinks, okay? So these guys here, they're number one. They don't have much content, so they got to be killing it in the backlinks, okay? So here's a tool that I use to check that out, okay? So we can throw in a domain right here and see what kind of stuff is going on the back end. So here we go. We got trust flow. That's a major metric. That's your link quality. So if you got crappy websites linking to you, it's not going to do you so good. You want to get good quality links, okay? This is a quality over quantity numbers game for backlinks, okay? So now citation flow, that's 20. That's kind of that's your link volume, okay? So the amount of links coming in. And then these numbers here, very important. They got 58 backlinks coming to them, and they have 26 referring domains, okay? So different websites linking to them. So take this in. Here's the number one guy, okay? We looked at their website, not much content. So this is the other factor. So they got to be doing almost the best backlinking compared to the other guys, because that's why they're number one. Okay, so I want to prove my point. I went over to page 3. Okay, same search term, Business Signs Cambridge, right? Business Signs Cambridge. These guys are number one. Let's look at a number 3, page 3 guy. Okay, and we can see why Google is putting these guys on page 3. Okay, so let's click on over. I got their website here. Let's look at content, okay? These guys got some content, and then a bunch of, these are all images, okay? So unfortunately, Google can't read images, so you need to rely on text, okay? It's not like it's bad to have images, but you want to mix it up. You want to have lots of content and then throw in related images accordingly, okay? So you can see these guys, they're not doing too much on content, okay? And that's a good result as to why they're on page 3. So simple thing, write a bunch of content, okay? Now let's look at their backlinks. I threw them in here. Holy, okay, they got 11 trust flow. So quite a bit more trust or good link quality. Their volume is quite a bit lower. External backlinks 19 and referring domains 5. Okay, so let's look at these numbers. This is on page 3 of Google. We checked out their content, okay? And now, right, this is page 1 of Google. It's simple. Like, look at this. 58 links, 58 domains, some trust flow, citation flow. Here they got more trust flow, but their volume is a lot lower. So, like that, I understand that might be a little bit confusing. Like, there's a lot of metrics that go into populating this number, okay? But these guys have a lot of volume compared to these guys, okay? So that's playing a huge factor in this, okay? So that's it, guys. Pretty much we went through the top guy, picked a guy on the 3rd page. What are they doing differently? And like, check it out. These guys are number 1, getting these phone calls all the time, okay? So if you go ahead and start giving your website some love, get some more content on there, tell Google about your business, okay? That shouldn't be too hard. And then get some backlinks, okay? If you get 100 backlinks and 50 referring domains, and let's say you had 10 to 20 trust flow and 10 to 20 citation flow, that is going to set you up for getting in these types of positions, okay? It's solid, okay? It's not like this is huge mystery. That is how Google works. And I'm telling you how it works and how you can step up your game and start getting these phone calls, okay? It is 2020. The internet pretty much runs the world. Google pretty much runs the internet. So if you're working with Google, you're going to set your business up for success, okay? This is huge. Just think, let's say you spent a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 on getting your website up here, and it sits here, this doesn't cost any money to be here, okay? Once you do the work, this is free. You don't pay to be here, okay? So do some work. Let's say it costs you $2,000, $5,000, okay? And then your website sits here, and over the 6 months, you got billboard jobs, you got business sign jobs, you got, you name it, okay? You could probably pull in 20, 30 grand in revenue for something you spent a couple grand on the internet, okay? Like, this is the power of these positions. Think of the plumber example, okay? Those guys are sitting there getting plugged toilet calls all day, every day, and their business is just rolling, okay? So you want to do the same for yours. Now, if you haven't guessed it, this is what I do, okay? I friggin' love this stuff. I love working online, picking apart, okay, these guys are here, well, how do you get there, kind of thing, right? And I work with tons of different local business owners who want to thrive, okay? We all work together, and we get the phone calls rolling in for these businesses, okay? And currently, I am looking for one signage company in Cambridge to work with. I've done some market research. I like this. I like this spot, okay? So I want to work with someone who's hungry for some business, who can handle some more business, believes that the internet could bring them some more business, okay? If that sounds like you, I want to talk with you, okay? Ask me some questions. Hey, Dustin, what do you think I should write on my homepage? Let's talk about it, okay? How do I get backlinks? I don't know how to do that. Well, ask me, okay? Let's go find some backlinks. Let's get your site climbing and get some phone calls, okay? So I'm going to be posting a link in the description below of this video. You can simply click there, and you'll head on over to my website, okay? And I got a phone number there, contact form, however you want to get in touch with me, reach out to me, and let's crush this out, okay? So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was super helpful for you. I know it will be, as long as you take some action, and let's go from there. See you guys.